Hey everyone, I'm back with another game of Twilight Struggle. Alright, I'm the USSR this time. I'll place my normal influence. 4 in Poland, 1 in East Germany, 1 in Yugoslavia. Sorry if I sound a little weird today, I'm sick, but getting better. As far as headlines go, I'm thinking Nasser, Korean War. They're both good. I think I'll go for Nasser. My opponent places standard influence 4 in Germany, 3 in Italy. Alright, he plays Olympic Games, and I actually win it and get a little bit lucky. I get 2 points. Okay, so I want to coup Iran, and I'll do that with defectors. Alright, so I kick him out. That's actually my favorite result there, because then I can just forget about having to fight for it further. I like just kicking the US out and then just playing in there when I wish to. Because if I play in there right away, normally my US opponent will coup back immediately. And I don't like wasting too much time just fighting over it. Wow, so he rolls on Iraq, and he does quite well. So to kick him out, I need to play a 3 ops and roll a 5, which just is not going to happen. So what I should do here, I'm thinking I want to play in Afghanistan and then Pakistan, because I do have Asia scoring. So I'm going to play 2 in Afghanistan. Gotta make sure not to use too much time. Alright, so he plays it safe and he puts 3 into Iran. He plays it safe. So I like that. But I have to take Pakistan now. And I'm thinking I'll actually do it with the China card. I'll go 2 in Pakistan and 3 in South Korea. And then I'll play Korean War. Actually, I'll use it for ops to take South Korea. Why take the risk? And then I can score a good amount of points in Asia if he doesn't do anything after that. Alright, so he places into Afghanistan. I don't want to play destalinization, but I need the ops right now. Now I can score domination in Asia, and my opponent really shouldn't expect it. It's not like I gunned for it, it's like I have obtained it as a result of reacting to his actions. So he shouldn't suspect that I'm trying to score Asia. So I might be able to get some nice points here. I want to take the chance to get rid of CIA created as well. Oh man. He plays the war in Pakistan and he rolls a 5. That's terrible. Oh well, I mean I still have domination right now, but it would have been worth 2 more points. This is really annoying. I mean, it's not really cool that he would play that war and get it on 5 or 6. So I think he's had 2 nice pieces of luck so far. The 6th roll in Iraq and the roll for Pakistan. And he sends decall to space. So 2 of my really strong cards are down right now. Decall and destall. I need to play in Pakistan right now. Alright, he played Romanian abdication and placed 1 in Pakistan. So I can coup Pakistan now, so I'm not too upset. Hopefully I roll a 3. I'll be using this 4-ops nuclear test ban. And as a headline, I'll go with... I think I'll go with Arab-Israeli war. Yeah. It fails. And my opponent plays Red Scare Purge. So this isn't such a great start, but hopefully I roll well on this coup attempt in Pakistan. Alright, so I roll a 1 and don't change anything actually. So I'm not in such a great spot right now. I kind of just have to ride out this turn. I wonder if he'll go for India right now. That would be a wise choice. But perhaps he drew a scoring card and is now focused on that area. That would be good for me if he drew a scoring card, because he'd have to make the decision whether he wants to fight for Asia or that area. He goes for coup in Egypt. And he rolls a 4, I believe. So he's almost kicked me out of the Middle East. That's supposed to be my dominant region, but he's almost kicked me out. Alright, I have to play 4 influence for Comic-Con. I need to work on Middle East, but I'm in such a bad spot right now. I should place an influence there, a safety influence, just in case he has Middle East scoring. Because that 1 influence could potentially be worth 3 points. He plays the China card for 3 in Israel and 1 in Egypt. I'm thinking he might have Middle East scoring, which means I have to try and block off the good non-battleground targets for him, which are Jordan and Syria. But I also want to work on India. So I'm going to place an influence in Jordan and 1 in India. So now it'll cost him 3 to take either Jordan or Syria. Or Gulf states. So it's a heavier investment. And I might still get India here. I think I will, actually. I mean, he used China cards, so... Wow. He's going for control, actually. So he needs 3 more ops to do it. So I have to fight him here. I have to do that, which is a bummer. So I'll use East European unrest. And with that, he hit me in Poland, Romania, and Bulgaria. And I'll go ahead and put 2 right into Saudi Arabia. So now he has to pay 5 to take Middle East in the next 2 turns, and then play the scoring card. So he really shouldn't have enough influence to do this now, because if I place influence in Saudi Arabia, well, if he had a 3 ops card, he could still do it. The control is worth a lot of points, so I have to try my best. And I have to play all these really, really effective US cards. Really good for him. But I have to try. Since he's thinking, I don't think he has... Okay, so he goes ahead and plays it. Alright, so my work did pay off. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to play in India or France right now. Both are pretty good. France is probably smarter. But I don't want to play Truman Doctrine or CIA Created. But I'm going to. I'll go ahead and play CIA Created. Let's see where he puts this influence. My opponent places the influence in Saudi Arabia, and I'll go ahead and put my influence in France. This somehow worked out a little better than I expected. Except for Middle East, I'm doing decent in Asia, and I would say I'm doing well in Europe. But I have to make sure to heavily prioritize Europe next turn. My opponent plays a Cambridge 5 for 1 in Syria and 1 in Canada. So NORAD is now online. I'll go ahead and headline... I think I'll headline Asia scoring. Yeah. Don't think there's anything my opponent can do to disrupt the points from Asia scoring. He headlines Nazi scientist and gets 2, and I gain 5 from Asia scoring. And now I will... Actually, I'm not even gonna coup. I don't need to coup. I'm just gonna place influence with NATO. 1 in France. Two in Greece, and 1 in India. And next turn I will try and take Turkey and Spain, Portugal, and then I will score Europe if possible. Europe should be his priority right now. He plays Formosan Resolution for 2 in Turkey. I'll play US-Japan Mutual Defense Pact for 4. 2 in Spain, Portugal, 1 in Yugoslavia, and 1 in Romania. And now he has to take 2 countries to prevent my domination. And that's probably not going to happen. Which leaves him with the option of placing 2 for 1 in France. But that's not really a favorable exchange for him. I had a pretty high ops hand. I do eventually have to start moving towards Thailand. Okay, so he goes ahead and places 2 in France. 2 for 1. But thanks to my high ops hand, this isn't really a problem. I will play socialist governments. Actually, maybe I should play it for the event. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll play it for the event. 1, 2, 3. And now he's forced to play into Italy. My opponent plays independent reds for 1 in Italy and 1 in Syria. And I'll go ahead and score Europe for 5 points. So my opponent has a pretty nice situation in Middle East. So I'm gonna hope to draw a Muslim revolution. It would be a real nice hit in Saudi Arabia because that would actually give me the country. So I've got 2 more turns. What am I gonna do? Probably take Thailand. And alright, so he places 1 in Libya and 1 in Syria. My priorities right now are to take Thailand. Also, cooing might be smart. It would give me 2 points. So I'm gonna do that. And I'll do it with Marshall Plan. I'll probably coup Libya because I don't want him to have the control. Marshall Plan isn't too good for him right now, but it does give him some nice defense. I want to coup Panama as well, but Libya is more of a priority, I think. I have access to Algeria, which is good. I think I'm set up pretty well for mid-war. Alright, so it's a big success in Libya. But now he gets to place 1 influence anywhere. He already has 1. He might go for South Korea, actually. Maybe I'd want to play that war. He might go for Panama. Alright, so he places that 1 influence in Afghanistan, and then he plays UN intervention on blockade and places 1 in Afghanistan. So, I mean, I don't know why he's gunning so hard for Afghanistan. I want to work on Algeria, but I also want to take Thailand and start spreading. So I think I'll do that. I don't think it's worth it to fight for Afghanistan. I think I just want to place the influence in Southeast Asia. I think I actually make more points by placing influence in Southeast Asia. He spaces decolonization again. That is such a bummer. And now he can space 2 cards a turn. Wow, OPEC is so useless for me. I could play into Pakistani war. Yeah, pretty much my best choice, actually. Wow, he gets Voice of America. So let's see what he does with this. I have to be really careful this turn. I have a lot of US cards. Alright, so he kicks me out of Afghanistan and Libya. I don't know why he went for Libya, but I'll target Pakistan, and I don't get it. Alright, with my first action round, I want to coup Panama. Do I have any priorities right now? No big risks. So I will coup Panama with Cuban Missile Crisis. And it goes pretty well. Alright. I definitely have to space Colonial Rearguards and have to wait till the end of the turn to play Ask Not and Containment. Yeah, I'll be able to play all these cards except for one, and I think the one I'll hold is John Paul. I should be able to play the rest of them sensibly. I'll definitely space Colonial Rearguards, and I'll probably play Ask Not action round 6 and Containment action round 7. He plays 5-year plan and makes me discard Containment. Okay, that's interesting. So he basically sacrifices 3 ops to gain 5 if he plays cards for ops for the rest of the round. Alright. Actually, I didn't see what he did with that NORAD influence. He placed one in Pakistan. Okay. That's cool. With this 3 influence, I will go to... Gotta take Algeria at some point. I think I'll go Algeria and Malaysia. Now I have access to Indonesia. I need to get down here into the south of Africa somehow. I'm doing well in all the regions but Middle East, and I can basically wipe him out of there with a single card. Alright, he plays Cultural Revolution for 1 in Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, and Finland. I will play... kind of want to play the China card. That'll let me hold an extra card as well, which I like, because he is putting some pressure on. So yeah, I'll do it. Okay. So Southeast Asia scoring is 4 points for me right now, which I'm happy with. Middle East, Asia, Africa, South America, Central America, and Southeast Asia are all the current active scoring cards. I don't know why he's focusing on Finland, because that won't be active till turn 7. I'll go ahead and play Truman Doctrine. And place 1 in Costa Rica. And work on a domination in Central America, which I should be able to get by the end of the turn, I mean. With Camp David Accords, he places 1 in Benelux, 1 in Taiwan, and 1 in Afghanistan. I don't know why he's overprotecting Afghanistan. That's really weird to me. Makes me nervous. Taiwan doesn't make sense either. I think now is a good time to space colonial rear guards. Can't think of a priority play. Yeah. I fail. He plays Missile Envy. And grabs Ask Not. He discards Allende. Wise choice, because South America is unexplored at this time. It's a beautiful rainforest that's been completely unexplored. I have to play Missile Envy. Place Influence. And I should maybe just go for Costa Rica. Now I can headline Central America scoring if I get it. I need to figure out how to get to Nigeria as well. It's going to be tricky. D-stall is still around here somewhere. D-call is gone. So I have D-stall, South America, or South African unrest, and that other card for Africa right now. Forget what that one does, or what that one is called. He plays our man in Tehran for 3, 1 in Angola, and 2 in South Africa. I will play Kitchen Debates for 1. And put it... I don't know. I'll put it in Bulgaria. I mean, eventually I'll need to place influence to retain domination of Europe, because he's trying to fight me. Okay, he scores Africa. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. Alright. So I draw South America scoring and Red Scare Purge. So that will be my headline. Yeah, I think that should work out pretty well. Oh wow, so he draws and plays Usuri River Skirmish. But thankfully I played Red Scare Purge, so I'll be able to fight him. And I have decent amount of ops. Maybe, yeah, looks like average. Alright, so he puts 2 in Thailand and 2 in Laos, Cambodia. So it's not too bad for me right now. I'll go ahead and... I need to coup right now though. That's the main thing. But he doesn't have good coup targets on me except for Libya, so... Or actually I can play duck and cover. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm tempted to place one in Colombia. Yeah, what the heck, let's do it. I should be able to win the coup war if one is started in South America. Right now, Southeast Asia scoring is only 2 points for me. I have brush war, which is good. Actually, I can target Italy with brush war. So, yeah, I might do that at some point. He's probably deciding if he needs to address this Colombia threat right now. I would say yes. But he probably doesn't want to. And why wouldn't he want to? maybe he has an important scoring card. Asia or Southeast Asia. Actually, whoa. I gotta get my domination back in Asia somehow. I got to maybe play Che for 3 and take Laos, Cambodia. That play would make sense because I need Laos, Cambodia for Southeast Asia scoring as well, so I'm gonna do that at some point. Oh, he goes ahead and plays Southeast Asia scoring. And he just hands me South America on a platter. So this is really, really nice. I'll play... Nixon plays the China card. Give him 2 points. And plays 2 in Venezuela. My opponent plays puppet governments for 1 in Brazil, 1 in Argentina, and 1 in Mexico. But now is my time to play South America scoring, I think. I'm tempted to take control of one of these South American countries before he starts doing it, but this is a free 6 points, I think, or 5 points. 6 points, okay, yeah. Yeah, because of domination, yeah. With this kind of points, I might actually be able to win by getting 20 points. For example, yeah, so yeah, I need to take back my domination in Asia because that card is around somewhere. And I need to make sure to retain this domination in Central America. He plays the China card for 1 in Mexico, 1 in Brazil, 1 in Benelux. Yep. I will brush war Mexico, I think. Because that will give me the win if I draw Central America scoring. And it's a 50-50 shot. Let's go. Come on. Actually, why is it 2/3? Oh my god. And actually, I mean, I'm still fine in Central America. It just that would have been so big for me. Because I would have gotten 1 VP from it too. He plays nuclear subs. So right now, I want to flip Laos, Cambodia. I'll do that with Che. And I have my domination in Asia back. And I also have the China card, so I'm happy right now. I'm getting the 2 points at end of turn. I might actually be able to win before late war. If I get arms race or something. Alright, he coups Panama. Does alright. I'll just go ahead and replace 1 there, I think. Actually, yeah, I was under the effects of Brezhnev, so I'll place 2 in Panama. Oh wow, he coups Colombia, and that's incredible. He coups Colombia with liberation theology. That's huge for me. So I'll definitely place 2 in Mexico, and now I'll place 1 in Honduras, I guess. It's not so bad to give myself an extra option for non-battleground to control. So I'll go ahead and take Mexico. Oh yeah, and I'm under Brezhnev doctrine, so I get 1 more. What will I do with that? I'll protect North Korea, because this is all I have to do right now. I just have to hold out. He coups Mexico. Okay, let me think right now. Central America is gaining me 3, 5, 6. So I will play it, and then I can always get. So yeah, if he takes control of Mexico, he gets 1 point. So then I think I only gain 5 points if he takes control of Mexico by playing OAS Founded. But if not, oh, he prevents my domination. That's a bummer. I could play We Will Bury You. Yeah, I think I'll play We Will Bury You for the event. I think that's the first time I've done that. Yeah, I think that may be the first time I've ever done that, and hopefully he doesn't have UN intervention. If he doesn't, that's the win. I don't think there's any event that, any card that gives him enough points. There is Middle East scoring. That's basically the one. But I think if he had it, he would have played it by now. Alright, so he plays... I'm not exactly sure, but I gained the points. Great. So hope you guys enjoyed that game. And see you next time.